Hi everyone, welcome back. This is my first official video being back, and I was wondering, should I talk about like an entertainment story time or a story from my personal life about crazy people, or should I tell you a story about teaching? But I thought since a lot of people, they don't know what goes on behind the scenes, like in entertainment, like they only see the final product, they don't know what happens behind the scenes. I was like, I can give a story about behind the scenes. And the best way to start for me is starting with i-dle, because this is the first group that I worked with on the entertainment visa. Yeah, I'll talk about i-dle, but I guess they're called i-dle now. And I was gonna call this video like the series of talking about entertainment. I was gonna talk about like working with the group, and I was gonna title it like exposing, in this case, i-dle, but I feel like that's kind of dramatic. I'll just say like my experience working with i-dle, or I guess they're i-dle now. If anyone knows why they changed their name to i-dle, let me know, because I'm too lazy to Google. But anyway, let's get into the story. Okay, so 3 years ago, I changed to the entertainment visa. As you know, I started teaching and then I changed to entertainment. And my first group to work with after changing to entertainment was i-dle. I guess I keep forgetting. I'm gonna call them i-dle. Just i-dle. Okay, so my first time working with i-dle was 3 years ago, and it was for Nude, the music video Nude. So in that video, I was a dancer. So before like the shooting and stuff, they contacted me on Instagram, and then yeah, we're like talking about the schedule and stuff, blah blah blah, and the payment, whatever. And the like a week before the music video shooting was the dance practice. And I probably shouldn't say like locations and stuff. I'm not trying to dox like the studios or where they practice and stuff, so I'm gonna keep that secret. But yeah, we had to practice the choreography in a place, a dance studio, and I think they said it was gonna be like 3 to 4 hours or something like that. So yeah, we go to the dance studio to practice the dance for the nude video, and it's just, I think it's 6 guys. I forgot. I guess I'll show a picture at some point, but yeah, it was 6 guys. We practiced the choreography, like no problems, blah blah blah, whatever. And this was, like I said, a week before the music video shoot. So the following week, actually the day before the music video shoot, I went to an influencer event, and it was not good. I'll share a story about that in the future, because yeah, I have random stories like that. But yeah, so I went to a taco event the day before, and I couldn't stay out long because I had to wake up early for the music video for Nude. So I go home, blah blah blah, go to sleep, prepare my stuff, and then I go the next day to the music video location. Usually when there's a music video shoot, they give a location to meet at, and then like you take a bus together to go to the shooting location. So that's what we did. We meet, and then we go to the shooting location. And I think during the dance practice, we found out that we will be dancing with one of the members. So like the choreographer, he was pretending to be the member, and then like we dance around the member. And in this case, it was Minnie from the group. So yeah, the day of shooting, like the set, I'm sure you've seen the music video. It's the 6 guys dancing around Minnie on the stage. So we get there, and then like there's, I guess, placement. Like we get our placements just to see like camera testing, camera angles, and all that. And yeah, so I think first we practice just the guys, and then Minnie comes, and then we figure out our spots and locations and stuff. So we do the dance, like practice, rehearsal, get the camera blocking, I guess, and then like we do the real shots, and then I think like the first or second shot, I think I spit, maybe you saw that, I don't know, but I think the first or second shot, like we're doing it, just like warming up or whatever. And then yeah, so the choreography, my part, like at the end, we all have to go in the middle, and then Minnie, she goes down, something like that. And then I have to come towards the middle like this, and then go down also. And then my hands like are kind of mimicking hers. I don't really remember exactly, but I remember I did something like that. And then we both go down. And then one of the takes, like, so she goes down in the middle, and then I'm coming in. So I come in and go down at the same time. And it happened so fast. I don't know if I accidentally hit her hands, and I don't know if she accidentally hit my hands. But at some point, our hands like hit each other, and we're like, and then as soon as they say cut, both of us are like, "Oh, sorry, 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 sorry." Like, I didn't mean to do it, and I know she didn't mean to do it, so it was just an accident. But I don't know who did it, or maybe both our faults. But we hit each other's hands. Like, we just waited until they said cut, and then as soon as they said cut, they're like, "Oh, sorry, sorry, sorry." Both of us, sorry, sorry. But yeah, I think that was an interesting experience, just because like so humble, so nice. Like, of course, if you accidentally hit someone, of course you could be sorry, but like whose fault it was, I have no idea. But yeah, we both were saying sorry, and then actually, this was one of the shortest music video shoots I've ever had, because usually these music video shoots take forever. I'll let you know another music video that took forever in a future video. Wait on that. But that's some tea. But yeah, this g-idle video, this portion of the video, we only shot it in like an hour and a half, even though in the video it's like 10 seconds. But yeah, so we did multiple takes. They did the close up, the wide shot, and then at some point they gave us these hearts, and we had to like do this formation around her, holding the hearts in front of our faces. And then at the end, she asked to take a picture, like a group picture. I was like, oh, that's interesting, because sometimes like we don't even take group pictures on the set after the shoot or whatever. But she's like, oh, let's take a picture. So we took a picture, and she posted it on her Instagram. I'm telling you the story, but I don't know if I'll insert the pictures as I'm talking about it. Maybe I will, because I feel like that'll be better. So I'll post the pictures and stuff as I'm talking about it, I guess, if I remember. I hope I remember. Yeah, that, as I said, that music video took like an hour and a half to record, and then we're done. I was like, oh, that was fast. But it was also simple choreography. So yeah, that was my first experience working with i-dle, but technically it was just Minnie, because our only shot or scene was only with Minnie. And then I was like, oh, that was my first job as an entertainment on the entertainment visa. I was like, that was a really good experience. She was so nice, even though I might have accidentally hit her. I don't know. But yeah, she was so nice, so humble, like really nice. And then the second time I worked with i-dle was Queen Card. And it's that scene, it's the party scene, the club scene where all the people are there. So actually for that shoot, we had to get there on our own. And the first shoot for the club scene, like we did multiple shots and stuff, but I think all the girls were not there that day. So we had to shoot like they had extra shooting days to do the club scene again with all the members. But the first day of shooting at the club scene, I'm also not going to say where that was, because I'm not trying to dox all these filming locations. But yeah, it went well. There's a lot of people, but we were shooting in like different locations in the club. And like, just as I said about the nude video, how Minnie was really nice and inviting, like this was the first time I worked with the other members in the group. And they were also really nice and humble and inviting and welcoming. Like they like making jokes with themselves as a group, and then like talking to some people here and there, like not a lot, but just being friendly and stuff. But also, like I said, Minnie was really nice and humble. Like I remember one scene, she had to stand on like an apple box or something in the middle, and then we were just standing around her. This was on the first day of shooting the club scene, so I'm not sure if they kept this part in, but I think the camera was above or something. I don't remember. But so we were standing around her, and then like we were just waiting for them to like set up the camera or whatever. And then one of the dancers, the female dancers in the, as you can see in the music video, they have the female foreign dancers, like, you know, doing the choreography. Like they were just standing around Minnie, and then one of them was like, oh, I like your nails. Or maybe, I don't remember if someone said it to, I think Minnie said it to one of the other girls. She was like, oh, I like your nails. And then the girl's like, oh, thank you. They're from Daiso. And then they're just laughing about that. But yeah, I'm mentioning that just to show you like they're like nice and welcoming, like make you feel comfortable and all that. They're not like stuck up or like I'm an idol, so like I'm better than you. Like they do not give that energy at all. Like they're really nice. I can't say that enough. They're just super nice. But yeah, so the second part of that shooting, they had to do a reshoot, I guess, with all the girls, and it was in the same month, I think, but a few weeks later. But yeah, the second day of shooting the club scene was similar. Just a lot of people and just standing around, waiting, setting up cameras, doing this, doing that, whatever, blah, blah, blah. And then I remember at the end of that shoot, I don't know all the members' names, but it might have been Yuki. Like in that club, there's a stage, and then we had to leave because like it's time to go. So we like when we were leaving, I think it was Yuki. She was standing on the stage and she was like, "Bye everyone, get home safely." And I was just like, "Dang, like these girls are super nice. Like they don't have to do that. They don't have to like it's normal to care about other people and stuff like that, but usually idols, like in my head I would think like, oh, idols, like they're busy and stuff, they have to do other stuff, like they don't have to do all that. But like the members in idol, they actually do that. They're like, oh, get home safely, like being so nice and, as I said, welcoming and stuff. And then I remember after this shoot I went to meet my friends and we partied. But anyway, uh, that is not part of the story. Anyway, so the third time I worked with i-dle, it was for Yuki's solo song Freak. So like the first time I worked with i-dle, it was just Minnie by herself. Second time, the group. And then third time, it was just Yuki by herself. So it was for the music video Freak. So again, we meet at the meeting location and then they take us to the shooting location. And then we get to the shooting location, we're in the waiting room, and then yes, most music videos, they have us like wait, like they have to set up the scene or the camera or whatever. But yeah, there was some waiting. And for the Freak video, I know that they casted people to like, I know they casted one girl because she had red hair and then she was like I saw her walking in the waiting room. I was like, dang, she looked like Chucky. And then like they chose her because her hair was red and then they kind of dressed her up like Chucky. Like it was on purpose. And like I found out later, but when I first saw her looking like Chucky, I was like, dang, why she look like Chucky? But she was supposed to look like Chucky. And like yeah, they gave us, some people they gave costumes, some people they had to bring their own clothes. So the people that you see in the video that have costumes, they were given those costumes by the wardrobe team, and then some of us that were like looking normal, we were told to bring our own clothes. I forgot to mention, so for the nude video, as obviously I was a dancer, and for the queen card video, I was an extra. So really hard to see me. Like I can find myself, but if I told my friends like, oh, I'm in the video, they're gonna be like, where? Because you can't see me. And in the Yuki video, can't see me. But we also recorded like a reel or a TikTok that day. You can see me in the TikTok for the Freak video, like it's like a behind the scenes TikTok, whatever. But yeah, you can see me in that one. I posted it on my story, but it's not worth posting here because you can see me, but it's like, where's Waldo? Like I need to put an arrow. But yeah, so that music video happens like just shooting, waiting, shoot, wait. It was, I think it was pretty long too. I think we finished like 2 or 3 a.m., something like that. And then yeah, so that is the end of that video, and that's also the last time I worked with uh i-dle or a member from i-dle. Like they have other stuff that came out after that, but was it the last time? I think that was the last time I worked with them. for now. Maybe in the future it'll happen again, but I don't know. Depends who they want for the video. But yeah, overall, working with i-dle, they were really nice. They're like, not sure how long they've been around, and like I don't listen to K-pop anymore, so I don't keep up with everything that comes out. But yeah, so I think the first time I worked with them for Nude, like I knew who they were, but if you told me a song, if I heard a song and it was them, I probably wouldn't know it was them. That's how much I don't listen to K-pop anymore. But yeah, so working with i-dle, it was a really good experience. I have nothing bad to say about them. They're really nice, professional, humble. Like they're like basically like me and you. They treat us the same. We treat them the same. Like they, nothing bad to say. They're really nice. But yeah, that's why I was hesitating to title this video exposing i-dle, because I just want to be dramatic, but also because usually when people say exposing, it's like a bad thing, but I have nothing bad to say about i-dle, so that's why I'll probably change the title to something like my experience with working. I'll change this series title to my experience working with blah blah blah, whoever the artist is. But yeah, so I guess that is the end of the story with working with i-dle. And also so the video with Yuki, that was the last time I worked with i-dle. But also behind the scenes scenes, there was drama brewing. There was drama not with i-dle, no drama with i-dle, no drama with, who's their label? Cube is their label. No drama with them, and no drama with the production team. The drama was happening behind the scenes with my agency. And if you want to know that story, that is a long story and a juicy story. And I'll tell that in the future. So if you want to hear more videos or more stories like this with other groups or idols or whatever, yeah, subscribe, like, comment, subscribe, follow, whatever, I don't know, whatever one. And also, yeah, I'll tell the story about other stuff, drama in my personal life, and also teaching and stuff. And also, if you do not like the cut videos like this, because I have to cut the videos for social media, because that's how it works. If you want to see the full video in length, then you can just watch this video on my YouTube, SEKSHI V, SEKSHI_V. I'll post all the my throat. I'll post all the full-length videos of my stories on YouTube, so just check out over there. SEKSHI V, that's SEKSHI_V. And yeah, I'll see you next time. Bye.